Welcome. In this practice, we develop the skill of disenchantment towards self-anger and enchantment towards self-kindness. By directly experiencing the disenchantment, the disadvantage of self-anger, and the enchantment, the benefit of self-kindness, the mind gradually favors self-kindness over self-anger, and by doing so, allows self-anger to weaken. Settling into your practice posture, comfortable, while allowing yourself to remain attentive and open. Arriving by becoming curious about your current sensory experience that you receive, sounds, sights, smells, tastes, bodily sensations, or any mental phenomena. Whatever it might be, becoming curious. Now, softening into any effort, underlying that curiosity, and allowing awareness to settle within the body. Inviting softness to the body by recognizing, releasing, and enjoying the release of any excessive effort within the body that might manifest as tension around your face, shoulders, or anywhere. Becoming curious. To support the release, you may tune into the releasing on every out-breath as the shoulders sink, the chest and belly deflate, letting go, relaxing. And with every release might come a relief that can be enjoyed, smelled into, how good it feels. Until it fades, and we repeat. Recognize, release, enjoy. Inviting softness to the mind by recognizing, releasing, and enjoying the release of any excessive effort within the mind that might manifest as restlessness, discontentment. Recognizing it, now to support the release, you may breathe out slowly and gently through the nose, allowing the area behind your eyes to soften, letting go, relaxing. And with every release may come a relief that can be enjoyed, smiling into how good it feels. Until it fades, and we repeat. Recognize, release, enjoy. Take some time to notice what feels more preferable, comfortable. Excessive effort, non-softness that might manifest in the body as tension or the mind, or the release of effort, the softness, relaxation. What feels preferable, better to you? Being sincere. Taking your time to recognize how excessive feels like, maybe the unpleasantness or discomfort accompanying it. Then supporting its release with a few softening breaths. And then being curious about how you feel now. Does it feel preferable, softer, more relaxed, a relief? Or not? Being curious and sincere. As you recognize the excessive effort and how unpleasant it feels, you develop disenchantment and an understanding that this is to my disadvantage. As you soften into the effort, allowing it to be released, and noticing the pleasure, the relaxation that arises, enjoying it, you're developing enchantment, understanding that this is to my benefit, is preferable. So continue practicing in this way for a while, recognizing, disenchanting, releasing, enjoying, and enchanting. Good. Feel encouraged to establish more softness whenever you want. Now, with the supportive foundation of softness, we will demonstrate the mind how self-kindness is preferable to self-harshness, enchanting and disenchanting. First, let us bring some kindness towards ourselves. Imagine yourself in front of you, looking at each other, acknowledging your desire to be filled with happiness and ease. Smiling at each other, wanting you to know how much you care. Then wishing to yourself, may I be happy. May I be at ease. May I be free. May I be happy. May I be at ease. May I be free. Imagine yourself smiling, being happier and at ease, softening into the kindness, enjoying how good it feels. Continue cultivating kindness in this way towards yourself, and be curious about whether it actually feels good to experience self-kindness, enjoying it. Good. Now let us activate the habit of self-harshness. We want to start gentle, so let us not bring up a situation that is too intense for us, but something that we can manage. We do activate it by remembering a moment or moments, or just pieces of moments in which you experience self-harshness. If you don't have any of such moments, you can also bring up self-harshness without any memory involved. That is totally okay. As you do so, remember and feel into the bodily sensations, emotions, state of mind and thoughts, and maybe speech and action while experiencing the self-harshness. Notice how this feels like. Pleasant or unpleasant, soft or non-soft. Being curious, being sincere. Now soften into releasing any excessive effort, letting go. As the shoulders drop, chest belly deflate, relaxing all effort within body and mind. A slow and gentle exhalation through the nose. The area behind the eyes softens, letting go, softening. And noticing how nice it feels to let go, to relax, accessing softness, enjoying it. Continue softening in this way. Recognize, release, enjoy, establishing softness again, enjoying it. Good. Now let us activate self-harshness again by remembering a moment or moments, or just bringing up self-harshness by itself. Remembering and feeling into the accompanying bodily sensations, emotions, state of mind, thoughts, the words that have been said, the gestures. Noticing how that feels like, disenchanting with it, pleasant or unpleasant, soft or non-soft, being curious and sincere. Now with a slow and gentle exhalation through the nose, allowing the area behind your eyes to soften, releasing all effort within mind and body. And noticing how preferable it feels to be soft, to be relaxed, a relief, and chanting with it. Slow and gentle, exhaling through the nose, allowing the area behind your eyes to soften, the shoulders to sink, the mind and body to relax. Smiling into enjoying that relief. Good. Now let us activate kindness. You may bring up the same situation and bring in kindness into that same situation. The bodily sensations, the thoughts, the speech and action, all imbued with kindness. Or just activating kindness by itself, towards yourself. Noticing how that feels like. Pleasant or unpleasant, soft or non-soft. Softening into it, enjoying how good it feels to experience kindness towards yourself. Being curious if this feels preferable and chanting with it. Good. Now we will alternate between the self-kindness and the self-harshness, enchanting and disenchanting, back and forth, back and forth. Bring up harshness again towards yourself, noticing how it manifests within you, how it feels like. And noticing that it feels unpleasant, non-soft, uncomfortable, disenchanting with it. Now bring up kindness again towards yourself, noticing how it manifests within you, how it feels like. Pleasant, soft, enjoying it, enchanting with it. Now bring up the harshness again, recognizing it, disenchanting with it. Bring up kindness again, recognizing it, enchanting with it. Bring up harshness again, recognize, disenchant. Kindness, recognize, enchant. Continue alternating between those two, recognizing how nice and how unpleasant, how nice and unpleasant, how preferable and unpreferable they feel, back and forth at your rhythm. As you alternate between the two, be curious about what do you prefer to experience, self-kindness or self-harshness? What does your mind and body prefer to experience? What is of more benefit to you? Allowing your mind to be convinced by directly experiencing the benefit, what feels preferable. Continue practicing in this way with this curiosity towards what do I prefer. Now, as you bring up kindness, recognizing it, enjoying it, allow self-harshness to arise and see how your mind might already prefer self-kindness. And the self-harshness has it difficult to arise, to compete against, and dissolves and weakens, falls away. So bringing up kindness, establishing it, and then allowing self-harshness to arise, but then be dissolved, to let go of, as you have understood how preferable, how much better it feels to experience self-kindness. Doesn't make any sense to have self-harshness. Good. Now letting go of the self-harshness and staying with the kindness, activating it, softening into it, enjoying it. As we slowly transition out, a reflection. From a direct experiential point of view, how it feels like. What does your mind and body prefer to experience? Self-kindness? Softness? Or self-harshness? Non-softness? What do you remember from this practice? Thank you for practicing.